Not every day we see something like this. New old stock, thrift store find. Price was right, I guess. What's really interesting, that's why I'm making this video. Do you really see this oftentimes these days? Made in USA. For an appliance, that is, right? Because cars are still made USA. But... So this happened to be brand new. I'm not sure if it was already opened or not back in the days, but it's just a one of this burner heater, whatever it is. I did find the date for the box. I think that's the date. I'm looking closely here, so it looks like it's perhaps this is the date, 1999, which makes it 25 years old. But the whole idea is that this was back when even small appliances, perhaps inexpensive back then, were made completely inside the USA. And if I sometimes it depends on the thrift store, but I like to look at usually the appliances, like just a regular appliance for home, but the small ones. And you find sometimes products that were made 60s, 70s in United States, and you can tell right away those are really strongly well made, not cheapen out, not cost cut, not nothing, really well made back in the days, and oftentimes they still work for sure today. This I don't think has kind of no electronics inside, but was really made to last, metal, strong. And I don't know, I don't know, it feels different. It feels different when it's made with quality in mind, although this being almost 2000, must have been one of the last, at least at this type, last appliances made in the United States, right? I guess it's from 2000 then when they shifted all production. Usually I think it started to China. There was this Chinese leader, they don't have president, I mean, just don't remember his name, the tiny guy who actually just put all China under sort of capitalist economy. It was until the 90s, it was really, China was really poor. And then yeah, I don't remember his name. He shifted everything to capitalist market. It's still a communist and a dictatorship country, but it has capitalist market, private property. Before 90s, there was no private, almost no private property, private companies in China from the 90s someplace. And 2000s, they started to build everything basically. Yeah, so we know that Trump is talking about, it's not political video, he's talking about returning this to US. I don't know how easy it would be to do, because that would mean automatically to increase in prices. I think they have a, this also happened to be KMart, if you know better. I was in Canada in 2000s. I do remember something came out, but I think it was from inside the United States. At this point in time, if my memory is good, there was no Walmart yet, at least not in Canada, for sure in the United States. And I do remember those debates and you know, the news about Walmart coming to town and just kind of tossing and ruining every small commerce, and everybody was aware of this. And then finally they just stepped in and yeah, well, Walmart took over. I'm not sure this is, let me see if I can. So this was, you can still find Toastmaster products today. Obviously it's going to be made in China, but I think there was a name of a seat someplace. Oh, I think it's on the booklet. So let's look a bit about this. Yeah, we have it. Let's see more light here. Missouri. Is there still anything in Missouri these days? I don't know. Maybe a few of you who have perhaps worked in these factories back in the days remember your work, and you know, I don't know how it happened. So basically, United States shifted the production to China, but I guess there were a lot of unemployed people back then in the USA because of this market displacement, basically production displacement. But yeah, good old stuff, solid made, and why not? Maybe they are going to bring a little, at least some production companies back in the United States. Also, why not back in Canada? I'm in Canada actually. I'm not in the USA, but yeah, it being largely dependent on another country, basically on another continent, faraway continent. You know, we've seen it with COVID, with those masks that needed to be shipped from China. So maybe it's good to have a local production as well, and quality one, not cheap one. I'm not sure if this may be the date on the box. Looks like maybe January 11, 89. I just cannot tell which one is the actual date. This would be 10 years prior to 99, obviously. Hard to tell. I would guess this one looks more like the right one because the appliance, it looks to me like from the 90s, not from 2000s. Just the colors. This like sort of a brown, and this is beige metal. Who knows? Maybe this is the actual production date. Maybe someone who did work at the factory and were even there where the factory did close in the United States, maybe they can tell us for sure.